Okay, got some books. What are we doing? Touching this house. Look at that. 1,000 revolutions. For the third night in a row, I've dreamt of the grey gardeners knocking at my door. I cannot believe it's my turn to be cut down by a blade washed in the blood of 1,000 revolutions. Oh, we read that one in the first Pathfinder. And that one as well. Okay. We've read those. This book. Stories told us by spirits. The Knight with Harrowed Hands by Cannabis Medium Alliance Publishing. The demon puts 2 plates on the table in front of me. Oh. I think we read that one as well. Demon there puts her hearts on some plates.
Something here.
Ooh. It seems there's a hidden cache inside the wall. You can see a keyhole among the decoration.
I'm gone. Follow my steps.
Found something then. Put that back to him. Neat here.
The road awaits.
My companion's
Let's
help.
head
No
out.
one will talk to me. Darren. Darren, who's been watching the guest with an unreadable expression, turns his head to you and says in a casual tone, like he's continuing a conversation that was interrupted. I have always considered myself an aesthete, not a hero. When doomsday comes, I thought I'd pour myself a glass of 100-year-old wine, sit in the front row, and just watch the world burn. Playing the violin was also an option. Now I'll be damned if I know how I ended up in the 5th Crusade. How did I become the companion of a hero chosen by Iomade? Sometimes the most casual occurrences dictate our fate's course. I'm afraid that's not always the case. Sometimes it is dictated by alien but wholly deliberate forces. Tell me more about Heaven's Edge. This estate was once a truly beautiful sight, with its lush gardens and placid ponds. Darren smiles briefly. It is a genuine smile, quite different from his usual half-smirk. The house itself is not that large, however. This land was part of the border region even before the world wound, so my ancestors took that into account when laying the foundations. The larger the mansion, the harder it is to defend. gladly give you a tour, but I'm afraid there's not much to see here. I don't have much time, so my servants only managed to clean up this yard, the great hall and a couple of rooms. There's nothing interesting about them, except perhaps the magical firefighting system powered by water elementals. I'm not sure it's still functional though. So why did you really decide to throw a party at the scene of such a tragedy? What's this ghoulish farce all about? Darren freezes. It's an odd feeling. It's like I've been lying under the sun in a spectacular meadow in full bloom, and then you barge in to pour a bucket of ice cold water all over me. Is this how you treat people who invite you to their celebrations? No, you don't have to answer. I could come up with a polite excuse, but I'd rather match your courteous manners and put it bluntly. I do not wish to continue this conversation. Thank you for ruining my mood. I shall retire to my chambers for a time. The Count gives you a pointedly formal bow and leaves.
Let us be careful.
Later. I see that you did your part, Commander. Thank you. Now get ready to watch and listen closely. I will unravel the past of this place and try to show you whatever I find. Let's see, like, ghosts. Yeah. Countess Selena Arende. The hum of voices, laughter and music fills your mind. Then the visions come, fragmented and hazy at first. They eventually coalesce to reveal a single face. It is a woman of stunning, heavenly beauty, and her delicate features instantly tell you who she is. The family resemblance to Daywin is obvious. His mother. My dear guests, the Lady of Heaven's Edge welcomes all of you today. I hope this day is as bright for you as it is for me, because on this day, my only precious, sometimes arrogant but utterly beloved child was born. Nestrin. A child is usually a reflection of their parents and caretakers. Countess, will you allow the humble tutor of this young man to address the guests and the man of the hour as well? A new face appears. It is a handsome old man with a strong, dignified posture and a voice that emanates power. That was his tutor, Nestrin. Young Daywin, can't we just have one day without your sermons? It's my birthday after all. 10 years ago, the young Daywin had an utterly angelic appearance. His table manners and expression lacked the dignity of a true angel, however. Countess. Day! I'm sure the revered Nestrin only wanted to hug you and offer you his best wishes on your birthday. Wait, what's that noise? Lutu. Demon appears. The shrill laughter rings in your ears and reverberates in the base of your skull. In the vision, a Lelutu appears before the guests of the estate and gives them an exaggerated, scornful bow. The sorceress of evil has come to your celebration, mortals. Did you prepare a treat for me too? Nestrin, tutor. What do you want, spawn of the abyss? I've already done everything I wanted to. Hey you, doddering cleric, look around. Don't you notice anything odd? The plague is in your wine, in your food, in the air around you, in your blood. Soon you will all die. Pray to your pathetic goddess and call upon your healing powers all you want, but they're not going to help you. Nothing will help you. I will give you a chance to see it for yourselves, and when I return, the grave realization will have already sunk into its teeth into your throats. Oh, how I love watching mortals in their final desperate hours. The demon finishes her speech with an air kiss to Daywin, making him freeze in horror and disappears. Later shakes his head and slowly exhales, rubbing his temples. The first appearance of the disease and the Lelutu. one of the many sisters of the accursed Minago. So far, everything I've seen matches the official version of events. Who were the people in the vision? Countess Elena Arundel was Daeron's mother, one of the most beautiful women in the history of Mendo. She was an Aasimar, just like her son. The old man is the esteemed cleric Nestrin, our count's guardian and tutor. He was well known for his unfaltering faith and iron will. I was only passing acquaintances with him, so I can't tell you anything more than that. I didn't recognize the others, but Daeron told me that the first victims of the disease were his second cousin and the cousin's wife, hailing from the eastern border. Surely the cleric could have done something. I can't say for certain, but I believe there was nothing he could have done. Magical diseases are already difficult enough to cure, and this plague struck very fast indeed. Now we must find out what happened next. So what do we do now? I can sense the aftershocks of a very strong outburst of emotions and memories somewhere in the west wing of the house. Something must have happened in one of the rooms, so please check if anyone is in there and distract them if need be. Lure Daeron out of the room.
Tread lightly.
Seems different now. And why the demons who attacked Heaven's Edge chose plague as their weapon? It was so unimaginative. Ember. There's so much food here. If I let Soot eat everything she wants, she'll become twice as fat and won't be able to fly anymore. You know, fun and frolics may shield us from horror and despair, but one should use the shield sparingly. Both this place and its owner make me think how deceptive appearances can be, but I cannot deny that the wine here is very good. Anyway, compulsive food consumption may be a symptom of several serious neurological disorders. It may also indicate that the food in question boasts exceptional palatability. How can a single family or even a person live in a house large enough for my entire tribe?
I'm gone.
Ritual. Don't think I underestimate the importance of quality rest for soldiers, but this revelry isn't rest, it's decadence.
Follow my steps.
Daeron arches a brow at you, but he doesn't seem to be disturbed in the slightest by your entrance. He's not trying to cover up or get dressed any faster. Commander, I assume that you have an urgent matter that requires my attention. What is this room? Daeron casts a look around the room as if he had never seen it before, then shrugs carelessly. Just a random room. Told my servants to make some rooms ready. This is one of the rooms they chose. You're right. I'm absolutely confident that you won't be able to persuade Sucio to draw a portrait of you. A nude portrait, that is. That sounds like a fine idea. Our cleric will surely turn down a direct request, but if I tell him that we could sell the portrait at a charity auction, Why, I have never thought before of selling my nude portraits at a charity auction. It will cause a huge scandal. It will also be for a good cause. So it will give those god botherers something to complain about. You've given me a brilliant idea. Nita, I see that you were able to do as I asked. Prepare yourself. This vision might be rather difficult to watch. Darren. Young Darren stands motionless by the Countess's bed. His face is pale with fear, and for good reason. His mother's heavenly beauty is gone. Her smile, once beaming with vitality and happiness, looks more like the grimace of a corpse. Only her golden hair still glows, a sad reminder of the healthy young woman she was just a few hours ago. Mother! Can you hear me, Mother? Day, my boy, how did you get here? The Countess's voice is fading. Don't come any closer. This disease. Mother, listen. The revered Nestrian has sealed the gates. He says that he won't let anybody leave their estate. If the plague reaches the larger settlements, nobody will be able to stop it. He claims this is why the demons attacked us in the first place. They knew that we would call upon the strongest clerics to heal us, and those clerics would catch the disease and die as well. The fat Baron and his family tried to escape, but 3 armed paladins barred their way and said they would not let them go. Mother, we need help. Canabris is full of clerics, wizards and demons who know else. They might know how to stop it. We need to get there as soon as possible. We must obey the revered Nestrian. We are the lords of Mendev, and we must protect our people. If the plague, if it reaches Canabris, thousands of innocent people will die. I don't care about any innocence. Damon's voice rises to a shout. You're ill, Mother. You're dying. You must tell them to open the gates and take you to Canabris. They won't listen to me. You're the lady of the estate. They can't refuse you. I can't. I must. Please leave, my dearest. Don't lose hope. You can still... A convulsion overtakes the Countess's body. Her last words are swallowed by a long, guttural groan. Leto wearily rubs his temples, but his face is unreadable. Now I have an answer to one of my many questions. The body went to Canabris in search of help because the revered Nestrian didn't let them. He valued the safety of the city more than the lives of his flock at the estate. What a difficult choice it must have been. Is there really no other choice? Who can say now? I could have sent one of the paladins to bring help from Canabris, assuming that the Knight of God was immune to the disease. Perhaps Nestrian thought he might need them to maintain order, or maybe he understood that the demons would not allow anyone to leave anyway. Or maybe the plague was so strong that it could mow down even the most righteous warriors. We will never know if any of these hypotheses are true. Paladins are supposed to be immune to disease. Leotier rubs his chin thoughtfully. I've never been in the revered Nestrian's position, but I know the price of difficult decisions, especially those that you have to make quickly. I have no right to judge him, but we must continue our investigation. The next site I'd like to examine is the Great Hall. That is where we found the remains of Nestrian and the demons. I assume that he killed him in a confrontation, but we must make sure of that. Please, help me clear the area so I can study it. says here. Stop trying to talk me into this. You have neither heart nor conscience, Steven. Even the noble idea of charity becomes a farce when you touch with it.
Let's head out.
I think these so-called innocents will suffer from knowing that their money and medicine came from my sinful silhouette. Land.
Let us be careful.
Position was into I just saw a portrait of Damon's mum. So she was an Asima too, huh? Some people get a celestial bloodline, tons of money and a title, while others get horns and a slap in the face. Just Damon again. Damon managed to... There's a feverish gleam to Damon's eyes, owing to either tipsiness or some overabundance of emotion. Oh there, Neil. That rotter socio refused to sketch me in the nude for charity, but it didn't upset me too much. The faces he made while I was explaining the idea to him were well worth it. He looked very much like a pious matron being confronted with a talking male organ, one that was 2 foot long and being held aloft by a pair of golden angel wings. How are you enjoying my party? Are you having a good time? Yeah, I'm having the time of my life. At least someone here is having fun. Fine, let's change the subject. I thought the unique ambience of Heaven's Edge and the fact that we're on the very border of the Whirlwind would make this celebration special. I thought the past would resurface and make itself known. Darren smirks bitterly. Well, it seems even ghosts don't wish to attend my parties anymore. What can we do to liven up the evening? I just realised I don't have a report on your career plans for the next few years. While I observe you, it's clear it becomes that you're hiding something, or trying to run away from something. Oh, now I can't decide if you're talking like an inquisitor or a self-proclaimed confessor. I hate both equally, of course. It doesn't matter if you're about to suggest that I pour my heart out to you, or making an honest confession about my misdeeds. The very thought of having such conversations makes my head hurt. I need some fresh air. Here we are again, Commander. Lita looks grim but focused, so let us take another glimpse into the past. A ripple of laughter. ripple of laughter flows through the hall. It begins as a sweet, charming chuckle, but then turns into a raspy cackle that makes Daywin puddle even deeper into his corner. Why are you running from me, my sweet prince? Come on, let me touch you. I'll give you... Nestrin. The booming voice of an old man dressed in Iomedaean robes shakes the wall of the hall. Get away from him, demon! Let the boy go! By the blade of the inheritor, you touch him only over my dead body. You are a pathetic old cleric. Are you the guardian of this charming little prince? Well, you guarded him in vain. The disease is already circulating in his blood, and soon he will rot before your very eyes. You won't be able to help him, and I can at least make sure his death is beautiful, clean and sweet. The demoness turns her eyeless face to Daywin and licks her lips. A coarse laugh escapes the young man's throat. We'll see about that. Leto turns toward you in astonishment. Droplets of sweat glisten on his temples. Something is wrong, Commander. My spells are not working as expected. It's as if some kind of supernatural explosion occurred here 10 years ago, blending everything together. The magical auras, the emotions, the memories. I'll try to read it again. Could it be dangerous? I cannot say for certain, but it is unlikely. The past is in the past, and no one can travel through time, except for some uniquely powerful entities like Aeons, or perhaps the eldest of the First World. Even though the past of this place is horrible, it poses no threat to us in the present. They do. Scary job. Swear. I thought this sounded very bad. The phone calls, they'll. Okay, this document. Okay. It's job spec. Some job specs. Vehicles. New contract. Down the right. Put me forward for that. Yeah. Okay, continue later. Just give me a moment to focus. I'll try to channel my visions and feelings to you as accurately as possible. Darren, my boy, what's going on? Leoty's muscular shoulders suddenly begin to shake. The vision he is channeling does not change, but you feel something enormous and chilling silently infiltrate the reality around you. The presence of this nameless being becomes almost palpable. Lelutu, some alien entity is talking to him. Hurry, old cleric, stop him right now. Do you really want to see what happens when... Save me! Can you save me? The presence thickens into something more tangible. The entity is silent, but you feel your blood pulsing in your temples, and each beat brings a new image, or rather a new notion. Help brings a feeling of relief and safety. Exchange makes the pulse stronger, more demanding. Gate and secret come immediately after. The images become heavier, almost visible. Secret. Keep the secret. Otherwise, death. Death, death, death. The gruesome images whirl through your mind, filling it with pain and fear, and it all starts again. Help. Exchange. Secret. Death. Oh, you made a contract with a devil or something? Nestrin stretches out his shaking hands, suddenly looking at like a doddering old man instead of a mighty cleric imbued with holy power. Daewin, wait! The thing you're about to let loose is even worse than these demons. Daewin's body is quivering like a taut bowstring. His eyes dart from the cleric to the demoness, who is frantically casting protective spells. Demons! Saints! I'm so fed up with all of you! Burn! Even the demon's scared. What the hell? You made a contract with some powerful creature. What is this? Protect him from that demon. Dieter. Dieter opens his eyes with a groan, then gets back on his feet. His legs are wobbly, his eyebrow is cut, but he seems not to notice. Sincere sorrow is written on his face, as well as a strong hint of horror. What a misfortune! No, what a disaster! Everything is far worse than I imagined. Are you alright? The strain, the emotions, they overwhelmed me and made me faint like an agitated youngster. It is nothing really. I will not be able to cast any spells for the rest of the day, but aside from that I'm fine. Do you understand now what happened? The Inquisitor slowly exhales through clenched teeth and says in a low voice, still massaging his temples, yes and no. Damn it, my thoughts are astray. I'll try to explain everything to you in full detail. Many living things are capable of performing the most extraordinary feats, good or bad, when a deadly threat looms over them. 10 years ago, the young Count found himself cornered in every sense of the word, and he allowed some alien entity to intercede for him. It frightens me that all my experience as an Inquisitor is completely useless in this case. It does not resemble anything I've ever heard or read about. This entity, I think I will call it the Other, possesses uncanny power, was capable of instantly killing 3 greater demons, a mighty cleric, and a host of other mortals. You saw everything yourself. What's even worse is that this entity, this Other, is still here. Dieter takes a long pause. His gaze is drawn to the chamber where all the guests are laughing and dancing. Daewin's eloquent voice rises above the music for a moment. He's asking someone to bring more wine and add more logs to the fire. I don't know exactly what this creature is, but I know that what it did to the Count, it turned him into a living gateway. The Other is not inside the Count's body, it is not directly controlling his mind, that's why there are no obvious signs of possession, but it is looking through his eyes. It treats him like a window into our world, and it can instantly step through it to wreak havoc, whatever havoc it desires. What might the Other want? This is the strangest thing about it at all. It came to this world 10 years ago, and it's still here, right? All this time, it's been watching us through the eyes of the Count. Had it, for instance, wanted to kill Her Majesty the Queen, it would have had plenty of opportunities to do so. The Count can get close to practically every influential figure in Mendo, but the Other refuses to act, or its interests lie in some other sphere. Could the Other be the reason why my companions kept finding severed heads among their belongings? Seems very likely. I'm almost certain you're right. People tend to lose their heads when they get too close to Count Arenday anyway. Ha! I do apologize. That was inappropriate. Perhaps your gruesome findings are the heads of some cultists who tried to kidnap the Count during the Canabris slaughter. Or perhaps they provoked the Other in some other way. Does Daewin know anything about all this? Yes, of course he does. Did you hear what the Other tried to convey to us? Help in exchange for a secret. Death. Death to those who know the truth. He wants to have an opportunity to use the Count as a gateway without anyone knowing. This is what made Darwin deny that he remembered anything about the conclusion of the events at the Heaven's Edge. Did the other kill everyone then? The disease was not to blame. Not everyone, just Nestrin, his paladins, and the few remaining guests. Damn it, I know that it was the work of a mysterious, omnipotent entity, but it still stings. I was here 10 years ago and I didn't check everything personally. And those who did failed to sense that something was wrong. We have to do something. Yes, now I understand Father Nestrin perfectly. I must make a crucial decision despite a dearth of information. Inquisitor falls silent for a while, then he looks you right in the eye. Commander, first and foremost, I must apologize to you. Second, I must ask you to keep it secret. What are you sorry for? I apologize for dragging you into this mess. You see, the other, an entity of immense power, stated very clearly that it would kill anyone who found out the truth. Anyone who knows that the Count is actually its living gateway. I suppose this secret is currently known to 3 people in Galarian. You, me, and Count Daewin. And that means... Leota gives you a crooked smirk and shrugs. Why should I keep it a secret? As soon as the Count finds out that we know his secret, the other will understand it as well. We do not know what it is and what exactly is the scope of his powers. But we do know that it would dispose of anyone who might reveal its existence. I've made a decision, Leota says gravely. I will not tell anyone about the discovery we've just made, not even the Queen or my superiors. Instead, I will immediately go to Nerosian and sift through all the archives of the Inquisition in order to find out what exactly we're dealing with and how it can possibly be defeated. I may also make some cautious inquiries into other places, including Absalom. Still, I will not reveal the truth until I have found at least some reliable information. I'm asking you to do the same. Specifically, do not say a single word about our investigation to the Count himself. Fine, I'll keep it a secret. Leota lets out a sigh of relief. You made the right choice. I recommend that you go back to the guests and spend the rest of the evening as you please. Anything else might raise suspicions. I must leave immediately in search of the knowledge we all need so desperately. Farewell, Commander. May the light of Iomedae guide your path, and Leota Hawkblade will try to keep your path to triumph. You'll keep your path to triumph clear of any unwanted guests. Whoa. Made a deal, some creature from another world then? Unknown creature. And the power to just kill. Demon. Kill powerful demons.
I'm gone.
You know what I just realized? Damon was afraid to come here, and so that's why he did it, because of that fear.
Follow my steps.
Damon, tell me honestly, did you come here only to make sure I don't have any fun, even at my own birthday party? I don't want to complain, but I'm not sure I'll be able to endure another hour of this outrageous debauchery. Lucio.
Let's head out.
While I admit that the celebration wasn't that bad, I even feel less inclined to give Darren a good slap. Sila, Lan, I've been watching our count and wondering, imagine his head is a boiling pot, then what kind of brew is bubbling inside? Oh dear. Are we leaving already? Yeah? No? I wouldn't mind staying for a little while. Mitchell, I hope this travesty is finally over. 7.
Let us be careful. Tread lightly.
Come back here then. There's like a cash bit. Interesting.
I'm gone.
And you. There's a common opinion that any party like this one must inevitably end with a fight. If you're trying to encourage me to check this hypothesis personally, then I'd rather observe from afar. Talk to Camellia. I like the party. It's a pity it's already coming to an end. That was interesting. Look at our army yet. No, wait. Jabs. 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 Where are my archers? Get your asses over here. Three demon army, we can go up there. Can't kill this level 5 demon army yet. Wait, it's level 5 one. What can we do with them? Save it again. More clerics coming. More money coming. What we got? 98 per day. We're out at minus 34. Going back up though, slowly. Expect 25,000. What? Eh? Well, we can definitely kill the level 3 army and level 2. I want to take out some of these. Explore around here. We shall see. Come join us. More soldiers and archers. Try fighting these again. They got damage reduction. All of them. Bloody hell. Must be a level 4, 5 army, but this hero fire attacks is just balls. But how many of those has he got? The army, but he's just got so much of that. Bloody hell. It's the hero that's the problem here, this one. Right, you win. Reload. Reverse timer or so. Alright, but oh, he's the babo. Oh, Jesus. Feared? And take out all my soldiers already? What the hell is this shit? What are they sitting for? Bloody hell. I can't do anything, he's stunned. Constantly stunned. What in the hell? Those things, but I think we lost some troops. Yeah, we lost. Loading that. I'm gonna lose one single troop if I can. It's level 3, so it's a bit to fight them. We won, but we lost some soldiers. Save again, then before we rest there. Then we'll get the clerics to join up with that army. I can help a bit more then. Make the army a bit bigger.
You're a master at drinking and having a good time. Have you ever thought of putting all that to good use? By throwing a charity banquet or something?
My mother used to do such things, but I don't have time for such deathly dullness. Next, you'll be suggesting I traipse around the homes of deserving poor, basket in arm.
We fail. Make some food. Well to cook. Tether. We'll deal with that, that's fine. Right, let's get the other army of clerics and reinforcements to join up. Wait, they can't. Okay then. I destroy this level 2 demon army then. Can't destroy 6, 5, or 4. No, wait. They're whites as well. They're ghouls. Then they cause paralyzing attack. Oh bloody hell. These are just tough and do some damage, but get the whites first, guys. Three damage reduction on him. Bloody hell. Fucking hell. Be fine. Go after my archers. Usually go after my archers. Some reason he's not. I'm smiting if he's going after him as well. Wasting more energy, I think it's fine. Slowly get him. If we need to. I think we got this dude. $153 soldiers. They kill one gargoyle per round. Every 6 seconds. There's only 10 of them. More soldiers. 76 archers as well. This guy's so tough. Footmen are fleeing. Cowards. No morale. man, so slow. Kill him. Nice. Give me the XP. Do 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 do. Ooh, 4 demon army down there. Save that. That was pretty good. Same. Loads more whites. There's more down here. Okay. Get them first. Do this straight away. Good, get him. The whites first. Let's paralyze you. How do you paralyze all your soldiers though? Can I split them up? I mean, if I can split them up, might be good. Maybe stun them again though. Immediately, they stun all the soldiers. All of them. Can I split them up? If you can split them up, probably a good idea. Maybe stun some of them though. Before that bar gets to the top. My damage reduction after the day. see him. Okay. Come on, die. You're tough. These hit chance. That unlimited number of times. It reduces your speed. But if we're already at the enemy, then we don't care about speed. I think we got him. Die! Low morale causes him to flee. Get back there, all 122 soldiers. It's 5 gargoyles. You have low morale. Five gargoyles versus 120 footmen, 75 archers. Get him! Running away. Nice, in the infirmary range. Did it! Yeah! Injured. Nice at the family, all of them. Nice. Soldiers came across a group of riders on fatigued horses. They were desperately fending off a demon attack after what had clearly been a long pursuit. The Crusaders slew the fiends and questioned the travellers. The riders turned out to be escaped prisoners from the demon's mine outside Dresden. They had killed their cultist guards and stolen horses. According to them, their guards knew nothing of the commander's forces, so hopefully his offence will catch Dresden unaware. Having driven out the monsters, the Crusaders discovered that which had drawn their attention: graves. During their retreat from the Lost Chapel, its last defenders stopped here to bury their comrades whose wounds were too severe. The clerics can sense the god's blessing on the ground where their faithful warriors were laid to rest. Gained 1 energy point per day. Ow. Awesome. Nice. Level her up as well, Commander. Nice. Less shield of faith or bane. All use in the armor game, +1 to hit chance. For 3 rounds. Requires 3 energy. Energy. The target unit gains a bit of armor for 3 rounds. 3 energy. All enemy units receive -1 for hit chance for 3 rounds. Shield of Faith. One getting hit, tanky for a while. Any further that way? Gained mounted scouts. Clicks to join our army. By 4, 76. 32 clerics now. Rangers do 18 to 20 damage. What the hell? Same amount of damage. Shield bearers, loads of hit points. Tanky. So Hell Knights. Who's teaming up against them? By them, but I can buy through it by any enemies. Where should we go next then? Can I even go anywhere now? I can't. The army's not powerful enough. To rest today as well. Can we continue going that way? Random encounter. Someone on the road. The hell? Nevia. You wake up in the middle of the night to screams and sounds of battle. A moment later, Nevia bolts into the tent. Commander, are you alright? Praise Desna. We're in trouble. The camp is under attack. Lan, bow in hand, is right behind her. The fools! This is no war camp. It's a garden party. I warned them to watch the sky. What's going on? Port. It's a complete mess. The camp is on fire. Winged beasts are attacking from the sky, trying to snatch our people away. We need to mount a defense and quickly. Gargoyles. I see. 2 arms. Sounds like gargoyles. I gotta hurry up with this as well. Morale drop.
I'm gone.
Just the 3 of us.
Let us bide our time.
Okay, interesting. Find people. Yep, 3 gargoyles.
Follow my steps. Be careful, everyone. Attack!
5. There's not many of us, so. Can't be knocked down, gargoyles, they're a bit annoying. Reload. Let's buff up before we fight, might as well. There, boots.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
Right, buff then.
Let us bide our time. I'm gone.
Are we in trouble yet?
Follow my steps. Be careful, everyone.
Shit. What the hell? What the fuck?
See that?
So the dog's going down.
Learn from my mistake.
Yeah. Someone knows the stuff then. Use haste. A bunch of stuff and use haste.
We should prepare. I'm gone. I shall not fail.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
One like one there isn't. How many got?
Did you see that? You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Dog. Save. Dog up.
Follow
back
my
here.
steps. Attack!
Wake up, doggy. Came out. I'm healing potions. Nura's over here. Nura is panicking. She's running up and down, looking around frantically. She casts about and notices you, then dashes right toward you. Commander! Commander! What's going on? Save me! Perception check. Why do you have a vial of alchemist fire on your belt? What? Where? Nura looks at the vial in her belt as if she's seeing it for the first time. Ah! Gargoyles! Ripping the vial from her belt, Nura throws it at the approaching monsters. Misses. Dog, yup. This round. 64.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking. This is not my turn. This was unexpected.
Could we find someone else to join our party? We can find Cedo as soon as possible.
I'm gone.
Dog can't tank these. Cedo was over there. Usually over
Follow
there.
my steps.
Camellia is here. Camellia is hiding behind the cart, keeping to the shadows. She watches the chaos around her with squeamish apprehension. The butchered corpse of the Crusader lies at her feet. Commander, is that you? Finally! Get your forces under control or they'll be massacred like sheep at the slaughterhouse. Melly, are you alright? I am, but Army, it's an even sadder spectacle than usual. What happened to the soldier? Same thing that will happen to the rest of your troops if you don't hurry. Okay, let's move, Cabellia. We need to retake the camp. Let's go. These monsters thought would be easy pickings. They're in for a disappointment.
I heed the voice of the spirits. What's on your mind? I wonder.
Buff up dog. You're welcome, dog. Mind spells even work on these. Evil Eye. Not sure. Saving.
Let's head out. Let us be careful.
The hell? A bit of space between them. What's up with this formation? Why am I at the front?
Observe the
What the fuck
others.
is this?
Learn from their mistakes.
Save the
before
last
they
one
learn
for
from
me.
yours.
Not mean to mind spells. Yeah, I think Celia can intimidate them and run away, can't they? We did that before. Defensive fighting dog. What is up with this formation?
Tread lightly.
Everyone drink potions now. No healing spells. Items
Meditate on
used.
your mistakes.
This is the
Might
time
make
to
you
use
feel
all these
better.
scrolls, isn't it? Dog drink a potion of blur as well. We've got, so Grease didn't work on these little wings. We've got those magic missiles I bought. A small elemental. Do proper concealment on him. What can you use? Fang on dog.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
They even work those into vitals.
I'll watch your back.
So she's got 12 attack. Gee, she can help her with some damage. Potentially. We'll reduce the enemy armor though. Yeah.
Let us bide our time. I'm gone.
Sealer, yes. Yeah. Sealer stomps her armored boot on the gargoyle's wing, and with all her might pierces the monster with her sword. Turning around, she yells to the soldiers, "Shit your pants over there! Come on, don't chicken out on us now. This is how we deal with them." Diplomacy. What's the soldiers? Hold your positions! Steel yourselves! Are you crusaders or cowards? Succeeded. The commander! The commander is here! We can fight! Let's stand up! Let's fight these beasts! For the commander! For the queen! For Mendev! Sila, are you alright? I'm fine. The soldiers are panicking, going down easily, not even putting up a fight. The veterans from Canabris are holding up alright. The ones from the Queen sent are greenhorns. A sorry sight. Okay, let's go, Cedar. We'll teach these monsters a lesson. Yes, Commander. They'll be sorry they ever came here. Yes, we got Cedar in the party. Got our tank. Now we just need to get the healer. Concentration. Chisel will be messed up. Thank you.
Follow my steps.
Swords, but that
Yet
Harry's
another
is better right now. This is so much better.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
You can just pick more away. Let's do this. Oh, she can't do dazzling display with that though, can she? Good about that. Oh shit, I saw something. Shit. So you should do a sword now then. Yeah, I should only give a sword certificate. She can't do dazzling display without that. Hitting those land. Come on. Iribeth. Breathing heavily, Iribeth leans on her sword. Blood is trickling down her battered armor. Clenching her teeth, she looks hatefully at the monster before her. It bares its teeth in a mocking grin. I won't give up. In the name of Ayamade, I won't give up. Nevia. Iribeth, we're here. Hold on, we're coming. Nulkineth. Oh no, you won't. Surging forward, the demon knocks Iribeth off her feet with a sharp blow to her face. Then he leans over her limp body and sniffs. Young, healthy, strong. This one will be tasty. The fine ghoul it will make. The monster's fiery eyes consider the people surrounding him and finally fall upon you. For a moment you feel a strange connection to the demon, as if there's no one here but the two of you. Bafflement, almost fear, crosses the monster's face, but then his grin grows even wider. Oh, there! That's the one she was talking about. Ha ha ha! So you're supposed to be my equal. You're just the same as your toys. Weak, fragile, tasty. Nulkineth, so this is supposed to be the commander of their army, I think. Isn't it? I think. I'm sure. What's that? Who are you? Who am I? I'm Nulkineth, the favoured child of great Kibri. My name will be your undoing. Your life's end draws near. Kibri, the demon lord of ghouls, graves and secrets kept by the dead. Kibri is believed to be the first humanoid, according to most tales, an elf, who fed upon the flesh of his brother. He was reborn in the abyss in a vast necropolis that the plane created in his honor. Demon Lord of Ghouls and Grave. And I'm not even going to ask your names, even you. Points at you with his clawed finger. His voice rises to a shriek, as if he's not threatening you, but rather encouraging himself. You are food, food, food and toys. Who is she? Who told you about me? Ah, you don't know? You know nothing. That's why you're so brave, because you're so stupid. Stupid. Got your powers by accident, can't understand anything, and now you're trying to act all brave for me. Perhaps you'll be unlucky enough to meet her, but I'll destroy you before that happens. But maybe I'll give her your skull. You mean I'm your equal? Why do you think we're equal? Not equal, not equal. I earned my power. The Great Ones gave it to me. Yours is just an accident. I will suck it out of you along with your life. It will be so tasty. But later. First I will take your toys. He runs his paw over Iribeth's hair. Toys? What toys? You're playing with your toy soldiers, making your little troops march here and there and sing their songs. But that's boring. My ghouls are much better. Come see what your soldiers will become when I've had my fun. Let her go or I'll rip your wings off. Are you threatening me, you mortal? I am the stuff of your nightmares. Roll on the ground and shudder. Come on, I said shudder. Shudder. Attack him. You came here for your death. I don't think so. A fortress on the mountain, where mortals once prayed to their little gods. The lost chapel. It is my nest now. Come see what happens to your soldiers when I play with them. Maybe you'll become one of my toys too.
Commander, convene an urgent council.
Nebia shoots an arrow at the monster as it flies away, and they both vanish into the black of night. She looks at you, terror and resolution warring in her eyes. Commander, convene an urgent council. Before you can answer, she runs off to the camp headquarters. Are we still fighting these? No?
Did we find trouble?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
they did.
No glory without risk!
Oh shit, did I behind us all the time? Need hold person and land.
I'll cut you wide open.
Learn from my mistake. Learn from my mistake.
Pain is excruciating. So this is how it feels.
You won't survive me.
So this is how it feels.
And come to us. Never go to them. They're like ambushes. Just never mind me. Attention, dog. Maybe play again. He switched to do it on privileged.
Did you see that?
Look at their scene back. These ones first. What's going on? That area. Do it. Good dog. Good dog. Big work, team.
reason to pause.
He scrolls up first before the potions. Any docking potions. Oh, wow.
I'm gone.
Can't cast it on himself. Right, time to explore before we save the
Follow my
camp.
steps.
Got all the time in the world, you don't have to worry. It's totally fine.
Let's head out.
Let's say new again. No, got Cedar. And we stay back. Let's get back. First thing you do. Let's keep going round. Run. So click nearby. Can't get through there. All the way around him.
I'm gone.
Come on, Doug. Let's do this. Cedar. Cedar. He's making them all run away now. Awesome.
Follow
So we'll
my
back up
steps.
here. Hold position here. I think Neo's immortal, so whenever I don't need to protect or anything. Doug, you get that attention. Where have I got to talk to her?
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better.
We will win this war.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
Together we stand.
All ears.
Let's head
What
out.
party got behind?
A bright future awaits us.
I'll take it.
Yet another obstacle.
I was saying get back because they like to spawn behind us. There's some of those. Okay, here. Position as. Where's Tiny? This tiny halfling with a massive bow. What the fuck? It's twice the size of him. The bow is twice the size of him. Die, go y'all. You could launch him as the arrow.
Let us be careful.
I can imagine that gnomes that just like got like catapult like crossbows. They just launch themselves like yeah. At the gargoyles and like.
Tread lightly.
And
I'm gone.
just keep old age. Slow old age down. You have to have new adventures.
Follow my steps.
You have to do things they haven't done before. Otherwise they age quicker. It's very strange. Equip that. Special item. Go. We had the persuasion thing. Yeah. The hell the? Okay. Talk where the hell? Hat of Intelligence. Sure, but why is he going all yellow? Hat can only be worn by non-good characters. Non-good, so neutral or evil. Dog's neutral. He's just true neutral. Not evil, he's just an animal. I disagree. There are evil animals and no. See the Tuesday scrolls up.
I will help where I can.
Essie, Axel, yes. 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 Essie, Axel, yes.
Where is everyone now? Not everyone. Gargoyle's taking some of this.
Let's head out. Just be careful.
Oh, we need to do this cutscene again, don't we? Come back to get new air. Strangers here. Just watching. Ooh. God, again. Just watching the battle.
Tread lightly.
What if he's Faye? This. Who is she? Attack. She flies away. He, she, it. I don't know, demon.
Commander, convene and
Where is everyone now?
Follow my steps.
Where's the rest of my companions?
Let's head out.
Fishing the gargoyle. Damn, no one knows. They won't get me. Hurts so bad. These are some nasty wounds. I mean, don't worry, you'll live. We'll stop there. Some break, get some food, and we'll play Diablo. Do that. The boat. Eating some today because I'm sick of looking for jobs today. My hands are from tools. Got some. What?